Legend Story Studios announced that Skirmish Season 13, which is supposed to take place this fall, is going to be the final Skirmish season they ever host. It means Blitz is going to be sunsetting as an officially supported format from an organized play standpoint. You can still play it at armories and things like that if stores want to, but anything higher than that, they're not going to be supporting it moving forward. A lot of people learned to play the game on the Blitz format. Those were my first games. My first games were with the Chain and Bolton Blitz starter deck. I took them to an event having no idea how the game really was played or what the power level was, because I needed to learn. And so I went and I got smacked around at this event. Blitz holds like a nostalgic place in my heart a little bit. I also, just as time has gone on and I've found I don't enjoy competing as much as I used to, I liked Blitz because it was just more casual. It was more fun. It was lighthearted. It was a 7-minute game and I got blown out and it was like, yeah, whatever. Like, let's play another one. If I look at things a little bit more objectively, I think there's a few reasons why it makes sense to sunset the Blitz format. Number one is it's not mini CC. Flesh and Blood is classic constructed. Like, it is by far the most supported, loved, developed around, and encouraged format in Flesh and Blood. Blitz being framed as like this onboarding format to get into classic constructed is kind of not really accurate because it doesn't play like CC. It can give a great impression of what true, quote unquote, if you can say that, true Flesh and Blood really is like. Secondly, it also was kind of painted as like a cheaper alternative to classic constructed. In its iteration now, it's not that. It's really no cheaper to build a competitive Blitz deck than it is to build a classic constructed deck. It's not any more accessible if you want to look at a pure dollar amount. The last thing is that it's just not as popular. Like, the thought of being an exclusively Blitz player in Flesh and Blood, like that's the only way you engage with the game, is kind of hard to do when nobody around you wants to play events. This is all anecdotally and from where I live and how the community around here works. People regularly say, if it's Blitz, I'm not showing up to Armory. That makes it hard to just play exclusively that format. So it gets people in, but it's like you can't like feasibly stay there. It doesn't make sense. Because it's not like classic constructed, because it wasn't cheaper, and because it wasn't as popular, I think it makes sense to move on to something else. What do you think? Are you excited for Silver Age? Are you sad to see Blitz go? I'd love to hear your thoughts.